this is Emily at the Coloring Oasis. Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be showing you my autumn and fall coloring book collection. This does not include Halloween. This is strictly seasonal coloring. And I do realize it's a little late to be showing this. A lot of my autumn coloring books were trapped in my storage locker where I couldn't access them without someone who could come with me to move a bunch of heavier stuff. And I was trying and trying for like a month, and I finally got some help. So like I got some of them. This isn't all, but this is what I'm going to show just for this year. Some of these actually are, I think a couple of these are new. And yeah, you know, I tend to color autumn into the beginning of December when I transition into Christmas coloring, but often I color autumn all year around, just randomly, because I love foliage, nature tones, earth tones. I love like pumpkins, and you know, I love the colors of yellows and golds and greens and reds and oranges. Not only because the majority of my medium sets in marker and pencil have the most choices in those colors, greens in particular. I just find that they blend the best. And also you can take any of these autumn books and use spring color palettes as well, and make it look like a spring picture. So it doesn't have to be just those colors. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started on this. And I'll have to make some of these, you know, quick flips, kind of breeze through them because I have a good amount here. I don't know, maybe it's not a terribly huge amount. Oh, that one's cute. I haven't seen that one in a while. Oh my gosh, I have so much paint stuff on my surface. I need to get a new one. I want to show you Sherry Baldy's Fabulous Fall. This is one of my favorites. This was actually a new one that I got this year, and I haven't had a chance to color in it. I'm probably going to do one before the end of the month. And there's 50 images, 2 of each. So I'm going to start from the back to the front, but these are really cute. They're kind of like whimsical characters that kind of remind me of like Hannah Lynn's. So yeah, there's 2 of each. A little bit reminds me of Mila Jenkins. Is it Mila Jenkins? But these are just cute little quirky girls. And I'm going to link below in the drop down arrow all of these books with my store coupon, so hopefully it'll show the best price. Most of these are probably like $6. I mean, really, depending on some of the older ones, actually a little more than the newer ones, if they're limited in quantity. But you can even grab a couple for to color, you know, for the rest of the month or throughout the year, or save for next year. I'm probably going to do this one for Thanksgiving because it's so cute. I might even do that on my channel, actually. So color along. Aren't they adorable? They're really sweet and cute. Yeah, so it's Fabulous Fall, and I just love actually like the design of the cover and everything. This is an oldie, and I'll link it if it's still available. This is my Native American coloring book by Demita Victoria. And in autumn and fall coloring, you don't see a lot of people doing Native American pictures, but we kind of forget, you know, the essence of Thanksgiving and the origins. So this one I believe has 2 of each. Let me go to the back, and it's easier to flip back to front. So it's an oldie, but in its traditional line art, I think there might be 2 sets. And it's fairly, you know, easy coloring, even though there's a lot on the page. And you can color Native American pictures obviously all year round, especially if you're interested in like Western or history. I need to find one to do this month. I had forgotten that I had this. Alexa, cancel. I think this was a gift from someone. That was a little provocative, huh? I need to pick at least one to do here. So that's, yeah, wait. Those are duplicate. Yeah, so I think they're, I guess I did this one with some watercolor. I guess I did start that one when I first got it several years ago. Are those not duplicates, or is that a different set? Oh yeah, they're duplicates. So 25 of each. yeah, so that's my Demeter Victoria Native American book. I have, this is adorable, cute as a bug's ear, Cute Autumn by Coloring Book Cafe. And I'm real disappointed. Coloring Book Cafe has been on this determination to pump out those stupid square, fuzzy, cute little cozy books that are like the only trend right now on Amazon for like, it's been going on for what, 5 or 6 months now. Every time you search for new releases, all you see like all those little cute square ones. And I do buy a couple because I do look at them, and maybe 1 in 15 I might like enough to want to keep it to do on my channel or something. But I've made multiple requests because I have so many of their old books that are actually really good. And I've asked multiple times, like for myself and my followers, we want to go back to the old books. Can you just stop doing like 2 books a month that are the small ones for months and months on end now? Can you please go back to rotating with the bigger books? And they just ignore it. It's too bad. So I am grateful these older ones are still available. This one is a little older. Like I did buy a couple of the cute square Christmas ones that I'm going to show on my channel probably tomorrow, the next day, with a new coloring book haul that I got. They're going to be delivered, I think, later today. Just to check them out, like by Coco Wild and Coloring Book Cafes and Jade Summers. But it's just like all they're caring about is profit right now. You know, the little ones are selling the best, so they're sticking with it. But you know, they're gonna start losing more and more buyers overall if they don't vary up what they do. And obviously they've realized it's cheaper to pump these ones out to produce, and you get higher profit, right? So they always have these cute little like square postcardy things at the front. So, but this is a book I always love looking at the artwork in particular. So this is the new and expanded edition autumn coloring book with 100 designs. It's kind of like a generic brand, but they have some really good stuff in it. I think I got this last year. It has everything from like Zen Doodle style to line art, to basic, to more complicated, to quotes. I believe I got this on a Black Friday sale on Amazon. These bigger ones can be like $10, but I think I got it for like $6 or something. And because there's so many, you can use markers in here. Just put like divider pages in there or Sharpies. It's almost too Zen Doodly for my particular taste, but some people really love that. I've actually wrestled on if I want to keep this one or not, because I just don't know that I'll ever do any of that. I don't know, but I mean, there's so much variety in here, you can't go wrong. A lot of time-consuming stuff in here. All right, so I have Sally Berry's Cozy Autumn coloring book for adults. And Sally Berry is just kind of another generic company like Coco Wyo or Demeter Victoria or whatever, but it has some real cute ones as well. This is, you know, basic, that basic black backing. So you can use markers, you know, you can, pencils work really well, waxy pencils in these basic Amazon coloring books. I do use my good alcohol markers in them sometimes. You just have to know how to use them and work quickly because the ink dries so much faster. It takes like a little bit of practice. That's cute. And, you know, I got this several years ago. Nowadays, I've noticed any of the Amazon basic books you do get that have black backing is more solid. This one's kind of faded, and their earlier ones always came kind of faded like that. I don't know. I got some, any of the new ones I get, they're not like that. Ooh, that's good for Thanksgiving. Bookshop, apple cider donuts, dog breeding. Some testing of pencils in here. That's really cute. Cozy Autumn by Sally Berry. All right, next I have, ooh, there's a favorite here. So these are kind of autumn. So these are two favorite books of mine that are 4 seasons. When you get 100 pictures, Coloring Book Cafe and Morgana Sky. So you get all 4 seasons: autumn, fall, winter, spring, and summer. So they have good autumn sections in each. And I'll just show you. This is the Coloring Book Cafe one. Obviously we have winter, Christmas coming up, so we could definitely do that. And I love this book. I have 2 of these actually. I don't know why, but I love the art in this one. Sweater weather. So yeah, we're doing autumn here. We have cheese, roosters, foxes, raccoons. That's where you go into winter, but you got... And these books are really worth it. They're like $9.99, but sometimes they're $14.99. But you get so many pictures, and I do like... This is what I'm saying. Like Coloring Book Cafe used to make these really nice big books, or even like the full-size books. Autumn. So then yeah, we have spring here, right? I'll show you the rest real quick. Summer. This book is really perfect because you can color in it all year round. I think I gave one of these away for free on my channel. This is the one I did a tutorial and a marker testing on the Dig Blick alcohol markers. This was all done in alcohol marker, but you can see how good it looks. So that's 4 seasons, Coloring Book Cafe. And contrarily, I have the Morgana Sky one, who's a sister company to Coloring Book Cafe. 100 pictures. A little different, more animals, I think, in this one. So you get like the cutie winter stuff, of course. This one has like, I like the line art. It's a little different in this one, and it's more cute style, I think. Ooh, I see some Christmas ones I want to do. Yeah, so we got autumn here. See, like cute little critters and stuff. This is autumn. Skip one. There's the deer, the kitty. Skip anything else? Aren't they cute though? They're real sweet. I think we're now in spring. Yeah, oh, that's cute. Summer. Well, some incompletes in here. Isn't that cute? This is the cutest book ever. I really like them both, but this one I might lean more toward. Spring, summer. That is Morgana Sky, 100 amazing coloring pages. I'll link this one below as well. All right, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4 Deborah Muller Autumn Fall books I grabbed. Fall Friends. I have 2 copies of this. Fall Gals and Puppy Pals. Fall Vibes, Fall Fairies. These are the older ones. So I had an old version of this from years and years ago that are terrible pictures done. I completed most of it. They look so bad. It's atrocious. So I repurchased this one just recently to redo them in pencil, like in my style that I can now do 8 years later. So I can kind of compare, but I really have always liked this book, in fact. And I do have a couple others of hers, but I'm working on them now. They're in my other my other room. I might go grab those. This is really good for beginner level coloring. You can do marker, not water-based medium, but alcohol marker, pencil, gel crayon, pan pastels work really well. Should do that for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna keep that one out. That's Deborah Muller's Fall Friends. Here's Fall Gals and Puppy Pals. This one came out last year. Not a dog person. I'm a cat person. Some incompletes in here. But I do collect all her books, so. That's cute. Dog kisses. Ooh, that's cute. They're cute. This is Fall Vibes. This one's several years old. I really like this one a lot. I've definitely done stuff in here before. This is her most traditional, I feel like, autumn one compared to, not including the new one that just came out. This one I did, I think, just last month with Star Joy Gold pencils. That one's beautiful. Yep, that one several years ago I did. Alcohol markers. That one's cute. 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 Gosh, I want to do some more in this one. Ah, I love this book. I skipped some. Let's go back to the front. I feel like there's another one I did in here somewhere. Yes, there is. Alcohol marker. Did this one when it first came out, whatever year that was. Not great, but cute. Okay. Lastly, Fall Fairies. This is an oldie. I have done quite a few pictures in here that I think I did. This one's quite old. Mostly I only did markers in this book when it first came out. When I had the really cheapy alcohol markers in the old days. And when I didn't know how to blend anything. Yeah, I need to get a new copy and start over as well because I hate looking at my old stuff. But then again, it's kind of fun to see how well you've come along. That would be a good one for autumn as well. Thanksgiving. Gosh, they're so dull because I use like the cheapest markers ever. And you can totally tell like years later when you look at it. That was really cheap, like Bianyo markers, some unnamed markers from China I think I might have used there. All right. I do have her brand new fall book in the artist edition, and I've been working on a color along tutorial for the Patreon. And yes, I know I keep talking about my Patreon. I haven't released it because there's like 16 videos on there now. I'm just like, I don't know, like I'm such a, I'm always like worried that I've missed something and I'm going back to check everything. Oh, see the spiral's coming off on this already. I just got this. That's a real El Drago. Okay, that's Fall Fairyland. But you can also get this one in the regular edition. Guess if I have to unbind this whole sucker, I will. She wants to send me another one. You can get this in the same paper version, or this one was on Etsy. Alcohol marker. I'll show you the one I'm working on for the Patreon in Prismacolors. I just started 2 days ago. I am really gonna I should just open up the Patreon doors for enrolling and not worry about all the things I've missed or all the any errors like in streaming and technology. People can just tell me if there's an issue, I guess. Well, plus I was sick for a couple weeks. It slowed me down right when I was about to release that. I love this picture. Where's the one I'm doing? Oh, this one I just started. So yeah, I did all these in Prismacolor. This is gonna be a full tutorial on this. So that is Fall Fairyland. Love this book. Jade Summer's Country Autumn. I need to do one in here because I love it. Have I? Alexa, stop. Yes, I know. I have things to do. Kept reminding me. There's just some bonus in the back. So maybe I should go this way. No, I can't go that way. So it has like the landscape horizontal view. These are very detailed pictures. These are not really, can't show this very easily. These are not really beginner level. It's really hard to show the vertical pictures on my camera. Oh, that's gorgeous. I have to do that one. I need to mark it. Do I have a bookmark? Yes, I do. Cute. Cornucopia. They're not all like this. Only half the book's this way. I think. It's a big book. Whew, okay, that was rough. Fall flea market. I always choose one very quintessential, detailed Thanksgiving picture to do every year. This is a book I really recommend. It's more intermediate level. Lots of opportunities to do nature, food, you know, fall things. You could like do a whole picture like this, for example, in spring colors. You can use all greens and pinks and whatever, you know, pretty horses. Same with that. It could be summertime woods. You don't have to do fall colors. Yeah, so that's Country Autumn by Jade Summer. I'm going to be doing one of those this month. Having surgery in 2 days. My final surgery. Hopefully that doesn't wreck me again every time I start making progress on any of my projects or for you guys. I have to get my final implants put in. Still have those temporary expander things in there, the one that got infected, and they had to take it out and then go back and then put it back in, and now they can swap it out now that my skin's all stretched. Okay. Oh, do I have two of the same? These are Creative Haven's autumn books. Autumn Seams, Autumn Charm, Autumn Harvest. Autumn Harvest is my favorite. You do see a lot of Autumn Charm and other people's kind of color alongs. You don't see any in Autumn Harvest, and it's actually my favorite. So I'm likely going to do some of these on the Patreon. This was actually one of my book completion projects. I also have 100 pages Molly Harrison's Big Book of Halloween and Autumn. I did not show this at Halloween, but let me just kind of go back to front here. See what you see real quick. So this is kind of a crossover book, you know. And it's almost too many. I love her art, but I don't need 100 pictures. I'm just saying. That's just me. Her characters usually have very thin faces. They're very waif-like, very thin. It's kind of almost like stick figure drawings. But it's really beautiful artwork. And if you like Gothic, you can just color this Gothic all year round as well. A lot of Gothic elements to it. That one I got for Christmas last year, actually. All right, so let's just compare quickly. You've probably seen some of these over the years. I haven't looked at these in a while. Autumn Charm, Theresa Goodridge. This one probably is the most detailed, kind of complicated pictures. So for years, I was back when I was doing really crummy solid marker coloring, didn't know how to blend. But yeah, for years, this book scared me before I really, you know, taught myself and took more classes and did tutorials and self-taught and spent, you know, 20 hours a week practicing for years. And I finally, like, I wasn't afraid to tackle these kind of books anymore. And even this was like a couple years ago. So it was just basic, inexpensive marker coloring. And it wasn't until the last 2 years after my dad passed away where I, you know, came into some extra money where I was able to finally stock up on high quality art supplies and books. So I really had an opportunity to get in there and start practicing blending and all the techniques, which believe it or not, with the high quality mediums, it's a night and day difference. Like when you're learning, yeah, it's almost like another planet. Okay, Autumn Scenes coloring book, another oldie. Don't think I did a lot ever in here. This is one of my least favorites, I think. All marker back in those days. I don't even think I understood that you're supposed to like put divider pages down, because look, that's how like novice I was. Oh gosh, my goodness, I never knew I did that many in here. all in marker. Wow, I haven't looked at this in a long time. Oh my gosh, it's not terrible to look at, but it still makes me cringe a little. All right, I have Autumn Harvest, which is the gorgeous new one that I plan on doing my book completion project, all with pencil, high quality pencils, and taking my time and ideally doing it with you guys. But this one I love because it has the most like country elements along with fall, but like nature tones, I felt like, for the autumn, in my opinion. And this one is the one I just recently got, so I haven't colored in it, but I want it to be beautiful and like all the chopped liver carcass jobs of those last 3 books I just showed you. Oh gosh. All right, I have to grab, I have 2 more autumn books in the other room. I'm gonna go grab you. I guess I did this one. I think I did this one on camera not long ago. I was trying out some mid-range Spectrum Noir markers or something to see what they would do on this paper. And by the way, this yellow, people want to know why it's always the yellow. Damn. All the way through the front. So I'm gonna have to go over these with dark colors. Oh no, I forgot. I bought 2 copies of this. One to do test for testing. Yeah, so my good copy doesn't have anything in it, the one for pencils. But anyway, yellow is the one color that has some special chemical in it. I don't want to say formaldehyde. It's some other chemical I can't pronounce. I was reading all about it. That is the one color of all the colors that has this chemical in it that is more likely to bleed out the chemical and leave the color in. If that makes sense. So that's why you don't see that. When you use marker, you'll see a whole ton of yellows. Sometimes even the good ones will come off, but not the other colors. And it has to do with the chemical that they use to make yellow. There are a few markers that they don't use that, where it's why you don't see that, but those are like kind of the expensive ones. And ideally, if you ever do much yellow in a picture, 1, don't close the book until it's fully dry, a couple hours. 2, I use tracing paper. This is not tracing paper, but you can get a pack of tracing paper and a pad that's like almost like see-through kind of, and you cut it a little smaller and just enough to be like this, and it kind of clings to the page. I always put like tracing paper in my pages of my good books, the ones I care if it really bleeds through or not. You know, I didn't do that with a lot of the others because I made sure they were dry first, and I probably used better mediums, but this was probably a more mid-range medium, and that's why it did that. So, but that's okay because this book is all for testing products. All right, let me grab my other 2 autumn books, and then we will be remaining 3. I'm currently doing autumn coloring in, so I don't want to show you much, and it was in my other room where I'm working on them. This one was new for this year, Mystical Lands of Canadara Autumn Magic, and I did a gorgeous picture and alcohol marker in here, so I won't show you that page. However, I'll flip through from the back and show you some of the others. These are all kind of woodland pictures. This paper is a little better than like the standard Amazon paper you get in the Autumn Jade Summer Deborah Muller books. It's a little more bright, and when it worked really well with my alcohol markers, I can tell you. And I did use Copic Chows and Hoo-Hoo. So I guess I'll just give you a glimpse of it. Why not? I don't think I fully finished it. I need to do some pencil detail, but yeah. Sir Pumpkin's Place. This was all done with Copic Chows and Hoo-Hoos, but I still have to do my pencil work on there. Okay, this is for November I've been doing. This one I might have shown on my channel a few months back, Autumn Coloring, the one that's shaped like a house. I think I started the Halloween picture in here, but it was so tedious. I wasn't really enjoying it a whole lot. But yeah, it's old storefronts and like a kind of a Stars Hollow, you know, Gilmore Girls kind of a town, the front of the building and the inside of the building, which would look amazing when it's done, but there's so many details. It was like kind of got to be exhausting, and I think I started with marker, but then because I didn't care what was on the other side. Costume shop, pumpkin carving workshop, and it's a really big book, so it's like this is gonna take me forever. I'm not gonna get to a lot of the other pictures I want to do. I started this in some, I just started basing with some chart pack ad spectrum markers because I didn't, you know, care so much about the other side. It was like a day spa, but it just looks so bland and there's so many details. And I'm just like, oh my God, it's gonna take me forever to get it to look good. And so I kind of abandoned ship so far, but I love looking at the pictures. I probably will. I like the autumn ones more than that Halloween one though. So I might just do a different one. Pumpkin Spice Cafe. Okay. I have, this one's gorgeous, and this one I was going to be doing also on my channel throughout the year. Sorry, my Patreon, because I love it. It's the Pumpkin Patch Blessings by Deborah Muller, and the pictures are much more, I feel like they're more detailed and advanced than some of her other pictures. Almost entirely nature. It's a good Thanksgiving picture. I started doing one in here, but I'm not going to show it because it's a surprise. So yeah, I did start basing an alcohol marker, but I'm going to finish it so you can see what I colored. I haven't shown my what I colored in October video. I have to do what I colored in October and November video. Isn't that beautiful? I don't like the quotes, but oh, I love that too. Okay, that is everything I have for my autumn. Every book is linked below. Maybe grab a couple if you're interested and get a few pictures done before the end of the month, or wait until the spring and make them into spring pictures, or just save it for your collection for next year. Gorgeous. This is my last one. All right, I hope you found something you like. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video.